growing your own seed, growing your own food today is the freedom of today.
All right, I'm gonna do a little video here converting my it's an older one. It's a Predator 8750, and of course I'm in my own shadow here. All right, 8750. But anyways, on a tank of fuel, gasoline, you know, even with running 91 octane in it, pure gas, you know, it got anywhere from 6 to 8. If you were lucky, you're barely pulling any power, 10 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change out this carburetor here for a tri-fuel carburetor that I ordered. And I ordered it from these guys here. Let me move out of my, get my own shadow out of the way here. And that's difficult. I'll do it at an angle. V-Power equipment, I bought it online. So with this carburetor, it's a direct replacement. Direct replacement for it. It'll run on LP, propane, or CNG. And of course, I'm just going to be running it on LP or gas, depending on, you know. It'll probably stay on LP, especially for long runs. I'm interested to see how many operating hours, different load. Next time my power fails, I'll be, of course, running it on LP, and I'll be able to weigh my bottle and see how many pounds of LP I use. I don't have a power clamp for my line to see how many kilowatts I've consumed during an hour. But anyways, so it comes with a tri-fuel carburetor here, the 2 gaskets, a new choke arm, comes with the regulator, and a length of hose. I think it's 18 to 24 inches, a couple clamps. So I'm going to get this changed out. No modifications to the airbox are needed. Now, however, I do have a 9000, a newer Predator 9000, still in the box. Never even cut the tape on the box, so I hope it works. But however, I did buy another carburetor and an airbox because apparently on the 9000, I don't know if they just the way they fitted it in the frame or something, but I needed to have an airbox. I guess I have to drill a hole in it, so won't be doing that video anytime soon. But however, let's get this started. Okay, first thing, I need to take lines loose, take the airbox loose. You can see fuel lines, linkages, there's hoses, and a couple of nuts. Oh, of course, I gotta dig through the junk here. What do you think, boy? Ready to get the party started? All right. So, all right. I'll take the lid off this air filter. I wonder how dirty it is. Of course, this is just a, you know, Harbor Freight special. Over at Harbor Freight. You know, yeah, it's a Chinese. They sell a lot of Chinese tools and stuff, but this generator's actually been pretty good for me over the years. And when I've needed it, when I didn't have of course, I've got the wrong battery in it. I went to a farm store, and of course, the battery I've got is too big to use the hold down on, so it just kind of floats in there. Oh wow, yeah. Well, hey, yeah, it needs clean. So anyways, let me get this out of here. So let's get this plate off. It's kind of a baffle plate, I guess. I set it off the side here. Hopefully parts don't blow away in the wind. It's a little chilly. All right. So this is one of the nuts I got to take off, and then the other side here, let me get this this hose off. Okay, so you see here we've got fuel shutoff connections. We'll take all this stuff loose. We'll take the fuel line off. Okay, and then we'll slide this out. We'll open the butterfly up, get this governor rod loose from it, and then we'll get going here. Let's see, so get this little tiny spring. There is a little tiny spring right there. Hopefully you can see that. It holds the tension from this end to the other end, preventing yeah, I don't know, prevents it from being loose. So then I'm going to spin this. Now I've got that off, so I'm going to rotate this. Ooh. Of course, carburetor wants to slide. All right, I'm gonna rotate this. I'm gonna turn it clockwise, rotate it, slip that arm up out of there. So. All right. So rotated. All right, slide the carburetor out a little bit. Finish clearing it. Don't want to break any of the plastic. All right, carburetor is off. All right, set that over here off the side. Get this seal off. Hopefully I won't tear it, even though I've got a new one. I'd like to hang on to these parts kind of as spares. I tend to do that, even with a serpentine belts and stuff like that when I'm working. Okay. Let's see. All right, so that's all off. Now I'm gonna take my wire brush. Okay, so I've got the gasket off here. I'm gonna take my wire brush and I'm gonna go ahead and clean out this little channel. Looks like it's, I don't know, some kind of drain, whatever. Okay, on the back of this airbox, probably, yeah. So, oh, it stuck to the carburetor. It was the gasket. So I'll kind of clean that up too on the back side when I go to put that on. Let me see, just lightly, because it looks like it's a rubberized surface a bit. Some of the gasket kind of fibers are stuck to the face a little bit. And pretty good, I think. All right, so now, okay, looks like I need to put this, looks like I need to put the, if I can find it here, the arm, the choke arm. Looks like I need to connect it. Looks like there's a little divot here for this to go into, and then the rotary here for it to turn on, which will allow you to open the choke, close the choke, etc. So, all right, do I have, whoa, there went the plastic bag. I can't have that. Well, everywhere. All right. So, the Phillips Andor straight slot. Flash, you just got a bath last night, and now you're covered in grass pieces, knucklehead. Okay. So, slide that down on there. Put the screw, the pivot screw back in there. Definitely want to do this before you mount it. Unless you want to take everything back apart again. Okay. I got that rod down in there now. Okay, so I've got the rod down into the butterfly now. Now I'll hook the spring back up into here, and that'll keep tension between the governor set from the motor to the butterfly. So this is supposed to be a constant speed, but you know, it adjusts when the load on the generator, it'll, etc. I'm not gonna explain all that. Probably explain it wrong anyways. So, all right. So the gas regulator here, pressure control. The actual regulator is on there, but I think this is a pressure control. This is a bleed that they say, you know, you need to press once or twice to bleed out the air, because if you shut the bottle off, and etc. But let me hook up the spring. All right. And I definitely should have brought my glasses, but that's all right. I can see good enough for that one. Okay, I'll slide this carburetor back in here. All right, I'm gonna hook up the gasoline line. So the spring is in there, holding it all down into there, holding the tension between the bar and the fly. Go ahead and hook this up. But I think I'll turn it down. There we go. So now I'll run the gasoline shutoff valve back in and hook it back in here. That's on there. Now let me, there it is. Don't want to over torque this, don't want to tighten or crack any of this solder plastic. Just want to seat it good and tight. I wish I had an adapter for that. All right, put the crankcase hose back on. Let's see. I gotta put that baffle plate back on. What did I do with that darn thing? It might be out of the box. There. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, okay. There's only one way that can go on. There's a notch in the plastic right there. You can see that fits in. And then little pegs, so you can't flip it, you can't rotate it. So that'll go back on there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this nasty air filter back in. All right. And there goes my bubble wrap bag that the carburetor came in. Put this cover back on. All right. Replace air filter regular or voids warranty. Yeah. Okay. Okay, hooked it up. Hooked it up to the tank. It's hooked up. You can see his fuel for gasoline is off. Let's see how long it takes to fire this up. Let me move my cable here. You can see, like I said, wrong battery, but it works. Okay, wish me luck. Let's see. Open the valve. Okay. Shouldn't have to have it all the way open. Once, twice. Oh, let me choke it. All right. Right now I'm running right off of this.